sitting here with Kelly Vincent today, and the question that's been burning at me is, how did you take $3,000 investment money, turn it into $4 million over 4 years? I'm fascinated.
Wow. So it's great to be here. This studio is awesome.
Beautiful.
I've been on a few podcasts before, but wow, they got a cool setup here. You know what? I was told, because when I was real young, I didn't do good in school. I wasn't like the genius and barely made it out of high school. But my mom always told me, she goes, you know what? The wealthiest people in the world are the ones that solve the most problems.
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh, well, shoot. What problems do I know to solve? I didn't know. At the time, I didn't. I figured, then that kind of geared me towards, maybe I'll do construction. I could solve that because I could easily pick up tools, and I instantly knew how to use them. And I did that for a while, but to the tune where I injured myself so much I couldn't do it anymore.
Slow things down.
And then I was on a new mission. I'm thinking, man, how do I fix myself? And that's basically how I got into what I do, which is nutrition products for people that actually are real, that work, that people want to take. And I know that's weird to saying they want to take them, because nobody I ever talk to actually wants to have anything to do with working out or taking nutrition products. So,
because there's a connotation with medicine or pills or whatever, but we spoke off camera before. It sounds like your products really work. People like to take them. There's a real unique factor about how you take the supplements.
Well, what makes it different, that's why I'm always hesitant when I tell people what I do, because I'm like, they're already going to think that it's like some horse pill or shake mix or some crap that they don't want to take, and it's going to be a different version of that. And I'm like, okay, before you think anything and already have this predetermined thought when I say this, let me just tell you, people literally run out halfway through the month, and they look forward to taking it every day because it tastes like candy. It's again, solving a problem of like, nobody likes to take nutrition. It tastes gross. You're choking down these horse pills. You burp them up later, and it's uncomfortable, and it's nasty to look at. And then this company comes along out of East Europe, and they're like, hey, let's do that, but we'll just turn it into candy where people will actually want to take it.
It's a no-brainer. So so you put it in your mouth, digestible, processes immediately. Is it like a chewy or a gummy? Or?
No, it's a hard lozenge. And what's just different is they take the DNA from plants and botanicals. And that's like, it's not the ground up leaf or they extract some little part or it was near another plant and they can actually write that in there for fun.
Wow.
And it might not have zero of that plant or botanical in it. So, and they take it, and when you have the blueprint, it even renders it odorless and tasteless.
Wow.
So if you're allergic to strawberries or peanuts or something, which is strawberries are in our product, people don't have any reaction to that.
Wow.
Because they're usually allergic to like the pesticides or whatever
the
that's on
byproduct
there,
of it,
or the chemicals they put on there, the wash, the soaps or whatever. But when you're extracting the DNA, it's so clean. So when you put it in your mouth, it instantly starts working because it's mucosal, like it gets into your bloodstream instantly. So the only rule is you can't chew it. You got to let it melt or let it dissolve all the way down, because that's how it gets into your bloodstream.
Slowly metabolize it into your system. And so what kind of results are you seeing with your clients? Is it for weight loss, or is it for...
There's 20 different drops.
Wow.
So they do all different things, but I mean, anywhere from it helps regulate your sugar levels. We had a ton of success with people, like instant. They blood tested themselves, and they're like, wow, 20 minutes later, most of them were down 40 points.
Wow.
And they were even shocked. My doctor's so shocked, he's now part of my team. He's like, he couldn't believe my transformation in just 90 days. I lost 57 pounds. I got rid of type 2 diabetes. I had this heart thing they wanted me to look at. I didn't even have to go see the cardiologist. My blood pressure is like perfect now.
Wow.
And all these things that were just instant. And the only thing I changed was my nutrition. I did not work out like most people want to work out.
Yeah.
And just like me, I'm like, it sounds like a good idea. Like, hey, man, let's go work out. But then you get there, I'm like, I don't want to be in the pain tomorrow. And then I'm like going to feel down and sore. And like, I don't know if I want to do that. Then I talk myself out of it. And I see other people doing the thing. I mean, gym memberships, like everybody shows up in January, and then by February, they're already pounding on the desk saying, hey, man, I got 2 years left on this baby, and I got to pay.
Well, this is fascinating. Everybody cares about health. And if you don't, you should, right? So the last 2 days, I've been in private meetings with some very wealthy people, two multi-billionaires. And a lot of the conversation of the conference, of course, was about investments, where to put your money, what yacht you own, what jet you own, what investment properties you own, and all that. But a big segment of it was health and what people are doing to be smarter about diet and nutrition. So this is on the top of everybody's minds, especially wealthy people that have built a big net worth and they want to stay around and enjoy all that hard work they did. So it was a big topic of conversation that really wasn't on the docket or on the agenda, exactly what you're talking about and your product does for people. So you took your passion for it and the $3,000 you put together to invest or scale a business, and then you multiplied it. How did you do that?
You know what? It was kind of like being in the right, I would say, business at the right time. But really, it was just my constant looking for something better. Like, there's got to be something better. And I'm here where I'm at right now because I didn't settle for, like, you know, what I was handed. I wanted to, like, man, there's got to be something, you know, somebody's got to thought of some way to make this great for everybody.
Yeah.
And all I did was, the determining factor was watching two little kids, like 5 and 6. They were barreling in this room, fighting each other. And I'm like, we were over at our partner's house, and I'm like, what are they fighting over? Huh. You know, I grew up with 6 brothers and 4 sisters, so I kind of know what that's like. But I'm like, I was thinking, what are they fighting about? They're fighting over the last drop. I'm like,
wow.
Our product, kids are actually fighting over nutrition. That was my money sign, was ding, ding, ding. I'm like, wow, imagine kids who they don't even eat anything that looks green, much less anything healthy. And who knows anyway, if it's healthy for you anymore. But, which is the whole purpose of supplementation in the
absolutely
first place is they, you know, food's depleted. Yeah. And now it's so processed and everything. And you're going to hear, everybody's hearing about it now even more and more. But still, to see kids fighting over that and knowing that they stray away from having anything healthy at all put in front of them, I just thought, man, I'm going to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
And then it turned into elderly people. They're like, they can't swallow pills. They're like, that was a solution for them. Yep. And then everybody else in between, I'm like, listen, how many bottles of this and that is in your cupboard in your kitchen or bathroom that's been 5 or 10 years expired?
Absolutely.
Because you didn't think it worked.
Yep.
You know, and we're getting reports back that people in 20 minutes are getting and feeling results just like that.
Yeah, and you were talking about there's some specialty products, one for, you know, like if you have allergies and...
Yeah, there's for allergies, they have one that's Power for Man. It's like testosterone support. You know, it helps your pencil.
So you don't have to get a shot in your butt to get your levels correct.
Although if you are getting that, it'll just enhance.
Okay.
So it enhances. We have one that's like a pre-workout, and one for the best. Our best seller is the after workout, or the pain for muscle. And we even have 2 different ones for pain. One if you slammed your finger or you cut yourself, or one if you have muscle pain or aches. And what's great about it is you don't have to wait or wonder if it's working. People just... Wow. Like, you know, it's not a, and there's no pharmaceuticals in it. It's all natural. There's not a single bad thing in it. And literally people look forward to doing it now. That's why I said some people ate them all in one day.
Wow.
Which is not a problem.
And
you
they're
can't
fine.
OD on nutrition.
So I picture it to be like the old school cough drops back in the day. And it's just, you suck on it, let it dissolve, and you're great. And from what I'm hearing, my son is 21. I'm 56. My mom's 78. My dad unfortunately passed. He didn't get the right supplements, nutrients, and so died earlier than he should have. So this sounds like it's something that would be good for my son possibly at 21, me at 56, and my mom at 78, right? There's different products and different supplements.
Yes. Well, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I did play one in the Army for 6 years, but... I just tell people, listen, it says what they do. Yeah. You know, and we can't prescribe it or anything like that. I said, hey, man, we're getting most testimonials of people feeling this way from taking this. And, I just invite people to try it.
Absolutely.
And there's not, to my knowledge, since I've been part of this company, there hasn't been one return of any of my clients or associates. None of them have returned one product. Not even one.
What's the best way? Somebody that's watching this, I can't imagine people shouldn't be interested in. And I know we've got to wrap things up. Your time was
Yeah,
valuable
yeah.
today. But what's the best way to reach out to you, whether it be website or is there an easy
You know what?
best way?
It's super simple. PopTheDrop.com.
Pop the Drop.
PopTheDrop.com. You could go there, get all kinds of information that you want to find out about all the ingredients. People want to see that. You know, even doctors. We have 8 white papers even on
that's
doctor
brilliant.
white papers on the products. Soon to have all of them have the white papers, but it takes a minute to get those. And you know, certificates, and you know, my main thing is like I just want people to be healthy, and the attraction is it's the alternative,
Yeah.
a healthy alternative for guessing.
Yeah.
Because that's what they have been up till now. Because you can see, like, even the ingredients that you see, just one ingredient on TV and then radio ads, they're just one ingredient. Wow. And our products have many inside of them that are helping people. But I want to just say thanks, Podworks, for inviting me here. This has been great.
It's
I wish we
phenomenal.
had more time. This is great talking to you.
Well, I think anybody that sees this should go to popthedrop.com, POPTHEDROP, popthedrop.com. Sounds like a no-brainer.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate your time today.